Academy. We are live from the Warrior Dome. Tonight we got the Wheaton Academy boys basketball team 2-2 going up against Timothy Christian 2-3 coming off of a loss last night. It's our first conference matchup of the season. I'm here. I'm Tyler Abrams, joined by my commentator, Mr. Hockett. He's going to give us a few game changes for tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler. Really excited for this game. First conference game for us. But I want to talk about game changers presented by Studio 22 here tonight. Wheaton Academy won 2 games in a row in that Thanksgiving tournament, lost the next 2, and it's hard to get off that momentum train of losing at times. So what we need really early in this game is to feel confident, feel like winners all over again. They fell behind, and then they fell behind a lot in both of those games. So hopefully we get off to a good start. We're at home again, so that's going to be helpful. Number 2, we need patience and penetration. You've seen this offense a little bit. We like the three-pointer. It's not bad to like the three-pointer, but we can't just accept the three-pointer. We got to make sure that we're looking to get into the lane. What that's going to do is draw some fouls, going to put people in foul trouble on the other team. That's going to open up the offense entirely. And number 3, Timothy Christian has some outstanding players, 2 Kaiser brothers, Alex and Trey. Alex had 19 points last night. John Vanderwall had 25. It's going to be huge to know where he's at on the court at all times and make sure that we know how to stop them. It's going to be a fun game.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for this matchup. Huge game for both teams. We'll see y'all at 6 p.m. We're going to cut the commercial.
Academics at Wheaton Academy is student-centered. Our faculty and staff look to get your students hands-on, engaging with problems and ideas as they take ownership for their learning.
The Wheaton Academy classroom is defined by leadership from the living curriculum teacher. Our students are under the guidance of teachers who care deeply about their discipline, who care deeply about students, and most importantly, love Jesus Christ.
I've loved all my classes. I've loved how the teachers are so into teaching and just excited to teach me.
You know, I've stayed at Wheaton Academy because I feel a sense of calling to be here. I feel a sense of ministry.
I want to make sure that they know who they are in Christ and the gifts that God has given them.
Before Wheaton Academy, I had gone to public school my entire life, and I transferred to Wheaton Academy junior year. And so far, it's been a lot different. I feel like it's impacted me a lot. I'm a lot more motivated here because it seems like the teachers and the people, they're way more excited to help you. And it seems like everybody actually cares about you here.
From the classroom to the stage to the playing field, we want a student's spiritual experience to be one that nurtures them towards spiritual maturity, that centers their lives around the gospel of Jesus Christ and moves them into a deeper relationship with Him.
Students have the opportunity both in the classroom and outside of it to learn the techniques needed to explore their passions.
The primary purpose of our coaches at Wheaton Academy is to teach our student what it means to glorify God through athletics.
Definitely as a person and an athlete, I've grown like exponentially. Like I used to be like really shy, not outgoing, but like the school has really like brought out that like, you know, wanting to be with people and like wanting to grow in my faith, especially here because I get to share that with other people.
I was kind of scared coming here first because I didn't know anybody, I didn't know the sports coaches, I didn't know any of the teachers, but within the first 2 days of school, I had a bunch of friends. I knew people in every class I went to. The teachers knew my names. People I didn't know would come up to me in the hallway and say hi to me. It'll just feel like home.
One of the terms you'll hear a lot at Wheaton Academy is the term kingdom community. And it is the concept.
Welcome back to the Wheaton Academy boys basketball game. Our starters tonight are Wade Davis, Sam Anderson, Adam Barman, Cole Andrews, and Josh Oswald here tonight. And it's going to be a great game, folks. And now we're going to tune into the tip-off.
Yeah, hey, we're sorry about the little mistiming of the commercial. Hey, if you want to watch that full commercial, we'll make sure you can see it. Send me an email at mhockett@wheatonacademy.org. We're getting ready for the tip. Ben Vanderwall. I said John Vanderwall in my intro. Ben Vanderwall is going to be here for the tip.
And Nicole Andrews tipping it on, but it's a Trojan possession. That's number 3, Trey Kaiser. Pass to, and that's a pass to number 32.
Yeah, Alex Kaiser.
Pass to Vanderbilt. It goes up the middle and blocked by Sam Anderson. It's Josh Oswald with possession. Passes to Davis. Davis gets it to Oswald.
Yeah, quick hands by Anderson. Good movement, good patience like we talked about early in this game.
And looks like it's back to Cole Andrews to Anderson. Looks like he's trying to find a lane here. Gets it to Oswald. Oswald pushing up the middle, the layup, and it's in.
Wow, did you see that hesitation? So he stopped right at the free throw line, pulled up for a second, little head bob, and went back up. Awesome job.
Looks like that's a pass to McMillian. McMillian to Trey Kaiser. Oh, excuse me, that was Vanderbilt.
No shock. Vanderbilt is going to be looking to shoot and score. And, hey, it doesn't matter if he's tall. He's going to be shooting the 3. Looks like an extended zone, maybe a 1-3-1. So the Warriors going to have to get in 2-1-2 here.
Looks like Adam Barman stuck in the paint. Gets it back out to Andrews. Andrews to Davis. Davis gets it to Anderson. Pass to Barman. Barman for 3.
And there's maybe the accepting of you can always get the 3 on that 2-1-2 zone. So see if you can get some penetration. That's why they're in the zone in the first place.
And that was Alex Kaiser with the 3 here. Anderson pushing up and ends up pulling a foul. Looks like he's going to go to the line.
Foul by Kyle Steiner. So Sam Anderson going to the line. I see Sam Anderson's grandfather, father, and mother in the gym. I noticed them because I've coached a lot of Andersons in tennis. Sam Anderson at the line here shooting 2.
And that's the first free throw good.
So Anderson, definitely a person that you want at the line. He actually scores a ton of points at the line. Averages at about 8.5 points a game, but he's 73% from that line.
Looks like that's Kyle Steiner. Stopped at the half court, pass to Vanderwall. Vanderwall gets it to Alex Kaiser.
Wow, Josh Oswald out of nowhere.
That's Wade Davis with the excellent rebound. So he's going trying to take advantage of the fast break. Davis to Oswald. Oswald trying to get a lane up the middle. Passes it back to Andrews. Andrews to Davis. Back to Barman.
Yeah,
and then Oswald pushing up the paint.
That zone's really sinking in.
No good.
Oswald tracks that down. Hustle play.
Good rebound. It's like, and Cole with a 3. And it's good.
So that's an interesting one. We said to limit the number of 3s, but they really got a lot of hustle out of Oswald. He got some penetration, and Cole Andrews had it all ready to go right before he caught it.
And most importantly, just a lot of excellent ball movement, able to keep the ball moving, taking advantage of the lack of the shot clock. Ooh. And that was Alex Kaiser with the excellent 3.
Alex Kaiser, the son, one of 2 sons on this starting varsity team lineup for assistant coach Dennis Kaiser, who is a former Timothy Christian player himself.
Looks like it's Davis. Swings it over to Andrews. Andrews with the excellent layup. And that's 2.
Great pass by Sam Anderson. Find Cole Andrews. Cole Andrews definitely a key to this game. We'll talk about him later.
Kyle Kaiser contested with the layup. And that's going to be an and 1.
First foul on Wade Davis. We got 2 shots here. This is Kyle Steiner at the line.
So that's 1 missed free throw for Steiner. Still got 1 more left. See if he can walk away with at least 1 free throw. Ooh, and that's 0 for 2. An excellent rebound and 1 by Vanderwall. Just able to just get in the paint, get aggressive. And Vanderwall is on the line for 1 free throw.
It's a big hustle play by Vanderwall. You know, he's got 40 rebounds on this season, 10 a game, 17.5 points a game. He's already got 5. He's looking for his 6th. Doesn't get it, though.
Yep. And that's Barman pushing up on the fast break, pass to Anderson, and a travel on Samuel Anderson.
The fan section let him have it. They knew what the call was right away.
Yeah, it's not every day you get to see a good turnout from the away team. So,
Absolutely. Saturday game might help with that, right?
for sure. That's Steiner up the paint, passes to Alex Kaiser, excuse me.
Barman with the rebound, but nowhere to go. Timothy, great job stopping the press. Boy, that was very dangerous. Wade Davis with a nice little floater.
Yeah, nice little jumper there.
Warriors with a 3-point lead here early. Good point distribution.
Oh, and Vanderwall to Trey Kaiser. Vanderwall with the 3, and it's in.
I mean, they have to make sure the person that's guarding Vanderwall doesn't leave him. If they do any kind of support, he's going to be open.
Exactly. They just can't let him walk. They can't let him free out here.
Here's this 1-3-1. They're going to counter it with a 2-1-2. See if they can get the ball in the middle. But there's that three-pointer. You know, it's not going to fall. They need penetration. They need to get the people to the line.
Exactly. And that's Alex Steiner to Vanderwall. Vanderwall pushing up the paint. Oh, and an excellent little layup there.
I mean, that's insane hesitation up top. Sold the three-pointer after he just shot it and made it. Warriors really need to do a better job of collapsing there.
That's Davis overhand to Anderson. Little toss over there to Oswald, and Oswald contested at the 3, and it's no good.
But another 3. They're going to get the 3s all day long. It's going to get into this first mask timeout. Vanderwall excited as he's walking off. Warriors down by 2 points here. Our first mask timeout is going to be brought to you by WaTV News Story, a Pixar report. Take a look at it for a second.
The freshman class took an in-school field trip to work on the Pixar project, combining science and English skills to create Pixar-inspired works of art.
Usually people don't always think, oh, English and physics, they go together really well. But this project tries to show people that, yes, English and physics actually do work together.
Many freshmen shared that their favorite part of the project was making the clay stop-motion animation. According to freshman Izzy Oroko, it, quote, made my character come to life.
On the Pixar project today, what we do is the classes all voted on their top 5 favorite characters, and they work all day long to create a 30-second stop-motion film about their character.
Though in previous years, freshmen have visited the Pixar exhibit at the Museum of Science and Industry, COVID did not stop this class from learning how to combine STEM and creative skills to make amazing stories. From WaTV, this is reporter Isabel Kelsch and photographer Gabby Mitchell.
All right, well, welcome back. This was the Pixar project's really cool. As a freshman, did you participate in that or no?
You know, I didn't really participate in like the Pixar project field trip or anything, but I did do like a little Pixar storytelling workshop at school. It was just a very nice experience. I think Miss Hazel was teaching that section, so yeah, just overall I'd recommend it to any like incoming freshmen or any other underclassmen who are looking for a nice little fun class.
I see Mr. Klum, Mr. Brook, and his son Mason Brook in the building over there by the corner of the door. I think one of our camera operators is on him. Mr. Klum, the former head of school for the grammar school, and now Mr. Brook, he was one of our principals, right? Not any longer, and now he's the head of school. His boy Mason getting ready to come to Wheaton Academy.
And looks like we got one substitution for the Trojans, number 30, Costa Skokos, who's subbing in today for, looks like Alex Kaiser's out.
All right, well, it's no surprise. Vanderwall is off to a hot start with 10 points, 13 points total for the team. So they got to stop him, but of course, other people are ready to get involved. Number 1, Wade Davis gets his hand in the lane, which is good. Actually got his right hand in the lane. We kind of teach the other hand if possible so that you don't lunge at it, but we'll see what happens here. Out of bounds play tends to go to the corner. Here comes a double screen up top.
Yeah, Skokos to Trey Kaiser. Trey Kaiser to Fernson. Fernson, tries to get to Oswald with the steal. He's going to wait for to set the defense up. Oh, and it's Hilmer to Oswald.
Oh, man, if he could go right up with that, he missed a chance.
Rebound. Oh,
and a brutal call, too. Yeah. Cole Andrews misses the shot, and then it goes off his own leg. Hilmer had his chance in the lane, right? Just had to go up quick. There's a replay of the steal Josh Oswald gets. So Warriors doing a pretty good job on defense.
And that's Burnson. Pass to Skakos. Skakos with 3. No good. Rebound by Oswald. Excuse me, rebound by...
Yeah, that's number 24, right?
24, yep.
Big 3 by Cole Andrews. Again, we're going to talk about him later, but leading the team in scoring right now, number 13.
Looks like that Skakos being guarded by Hilmer, trying to find a way to get it out. And and a huge block by Jack Oswald.
Oh, Vanderwall.
Oh, and Oswald.
And a lot of contact before Vanderwall takes the charge. Oswald gets pushed from behind. Oswald's everywhere right now. You've seen games before. Oswald is crazy. Like every time he's in, he is intense. All right, Oswald's coming out. Sam Anderson's coming back in for Oswald. They're going to go run a out-of-bounds play. Out-of-bounds plays tend to give a zone defense, but Timothy's going to man-to-man. We'll see if it comes back to Noah back in the corner. Of course it does.
Davis to shot by Andrews. It's no good. Rebound by Vanderwall. Vanderwall gets it to Kyle Steiner.
Steiner took it all the way. Should have had that layup. Sam Anderson off to a quick start here.
So he's trying to find a way to pass it out. Passes it to Davis.
All right, so going to settle up, get a little high screen there. Anderson for 3.
Ooh, a nice little swish there.
Anderson's 5th point of the game. Came off confident there. Steal again by Rich Creek. Rich Creek making his presence known. Pass up to Hilmer, and Hilmer loses the ball. Just kind of lost it in his hands.
Just gave another scoring opportunity for the Trojans.
That's really tough because Rich Creek wants to just be cute and get in there and not foul, and in the process ends up checking him with his body. You see Alex Kaiser going to the line here for the extra free throw after scoring the first. Three-point play is good.
Looks like another substitution by the Trojans. Skakos subbed out with McMillian, who's back in the game. And also number 45, Thon Bill, who's a tall freshman coming in for the Trojans. Oh, that's Rich Creek trying to set up a play here. Pass to number 23, Martin.
23, Sam Dykema. Underneath there, Ben DeHaan into the game for the first time. There's Rich Creek with a nice little spin, but I would use the backboard on that one.
Yeah, nice little rebound by Kyle Steiner. Pass to Vanderwall. He's just walking it up. See if he can get some sort of play set up here. Pass to Kyle Steiner. Steiner looking for a way in. Tries to get around 23. Seems to be stuck in. Nice little steal, but recovered by the Trojans. Thon Bill up in the paint. Pass back to Vanderwall. And it's a travel called on Thon Bill. And that makes it Warriors ball. Hilmer passes up to Anderson. Anderson going up the middle. And just tries to get it off, try and get some points here before the end of the half. Right at the first quarter, excuse me.
Yeah, hey, it's a pretty dead even game right now.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a 0-0 start for the Warriors all over again as Vanderwall was off to a fast start and they got caught up. They played good defense. Well, take a look at this upcoming schedule. We've got a next broadcast on Monday. It's going to be a boys basketball game as well on December the 6th at 7 p.m. Sometimes the games start at 7:30, some at 6. This one's going to start at 7 against Christ the King, who I heard put up almost 100 points on a team.
Wow, that's...
you got to be good.
Yeah, they got to be good. I mean, that's almost unheard of. Wow.
I see a couple of 1,000-point scorers in the game or in the gym here today. We see Marcus Bolt over there. Marcus is a part of the 1,000-point club there. There's a sign on the far side over there. So happy to see some of our alumni back. Marcus there enjoying the game. Marcus, of course, is the son of head of school Steve Bolt, and he plays at Calvin. He better play after scoring 1,000 points for Wheaton Academy.
I know that's right. You got the whole Wheaton Academy family here, seems like. And of course, the Maroon Platoon just coming all decked out in the basketball gear. I think it's Jersey night tonight, so of course you got to see all types of teams up in the stands.
If you had to pick a jersey there, Tyler, which one are you going to like the most here?
Well, I mean, I got to go with my Chicago Bulls.
Oh, my gosh, Tyler.
I'm not going to say I'm bandwagon.
Pull yourself out of it. Why do you always got to be a homer?
Home team.
Okay, so who's your favorite player for the Bulls right now?
Favorite player for the Bulls? I mean, I would have to say, I'd say Zach LaVine. I mean, just like an excellent pick for that offense, honestly. I mean, unfortunately, he was out for like a couple of games last month. But
he's got some great dunks when he can throw it down.
Looks like that's Oswald overhand to Rich Creek. Excuse me, Martins. Martins goes back to Oswald. Pass to Anderson. And gets it over to Rich Creek. Oh, and it's an air ball. It looks like Trojans going up the middle. Vanderwall trying to look for an open player. Passes it to Bill. Bill looks like he's going to move up the paint and gets it back to McMillian. Looks like it's a timeout on.
Looks like a timeout is called. The referee now is saying, hey, maybe we didn't have the ball. We'll just put the dead ball over there and not call the timeout. But let's see what the explanation is here for a second. Referee is calling over the coach, saying what's going on. Well, maybe an inadvertent whistle. You can't get a timeout. You didn't have the ball. So we'll see what comes out. You can see this official coming over to the coach again. Doesn't look like it's going to be a timeout or have Wheaton Academy's ball at this point. So Timothy Christian gets the ball here on the sideline.
And looks like that's Kyle Steiner. Pass to Vanderwall. Vanderwall trying to look for an open man.
Yeah, Warriors right now in a 3-2 zone defense or a 1-2-2. So they've settled down, maybe try and get a different feel. And Vanderwall draws the foul. Sam Dykema maybe goes out a little bit too aggressive. I don't know if we got a replay of that, but it looked like Vanderwall did a little extra acting on it to sell it. Here's Sam Dykema coming out. Watch this as they reverse the ball around. Sam does go into him. Well, it's a tough angle to see it, but either way, Vanderwall's at the line for his 11th point now. Yeah, unfortunately gets 3 because of a three-point attempt. So
yeah, it's just it's a tough pill to swallow for Wheaton Academy right now. Three for 3 on the free throw, and then there's Oswald pushing up, and it's like he's trying to find a little open man. Overhand to Anderson, back to Oswald, and little mishandling of the ball over there. Back to Barman, way over to Anderson. Anderson pushing up the middle. Barman trying to get away up the paint. Pass back to Oswald. Oswald pushing up, and
it looked like he got the extra step. The officials didn't call it, but he didn't make the layup either.
There's Vanderhall with a huge 3 and
did it again.
Another foul.
Let's see if we get a different replay here to show this. But Oswald comes out and challenges it. You can see Robert Platt in the background of that shot, one of the senior members of our state championship soccer team. Maybe no replay on this as we're into the free throw here, but it looked like, from my perspective, Oswald came out and got contact with Vanderwall. Thankfully, Vanderwall misses this shot, but we're giving him some easy shots right now.
Yeah, it's definitely tough. I mean, Wheaton Academy already had 6 fouls tonight, and it's not even the end of the first half. So, and that's one free throw for Vanderhall.
Looks like DeHaan is coming out of the game, as well as Dykema subbing back into the game. Cole Andrews and Wade Davis. So was 17-16, now it's 17-21, and the only thing that's happened are free throws right now.
It's like Davis trying to get a fast break going, pass to Anderson. Anderson looking for an open man, an overhand to Oswald. Oswald to Davis, and pass over to Anderson. Looks like they're going to move it around a little bit. Gets it to Davis, and just
kicked ball there by Alex Kaiser. So it's going to maintain a Warrior possession. No shot clock, so it doesn't really matter there.
So you got Anderson with the ball, back to Davis, over to Barman. Barman sneaking his way past, over to Cole Andrews. Andrews looks like he's drawn the foul. And he's
so that's
go to the
Trey
line for 2.
Kaiser who got called for the foul. You can see this ball movement here. Cole just mishandles it, but thankfully here, it looked like Trey got him right on the wrist on the replay, so that was a good call by the officials. Here's Cole Andrews here. Oh gosh, don't get dizzy here, Tyler. Well, Cole might have.
Oh yeah, got to deal with the. I don't think this is the first game we've had a big away game. Student sections had a big student section turn off for the away team.
Well, I would say after Wheaton Academy beat Timothy Christian 6-1 in the semis. Oh, did you know that? In the state championship series there for soccer. We beat them 6-1 for soccer. So maybe they came back here with a little extra aggression.
Oh, yeah.
Vanderwall with another 2.
Looks like that's Davis.
15 on the night so far for Vanderwall. Almost matches his 17.5 average per game.
Looks like Barman at the three-point line. Pass to Davis. Davis over to Anderson. Anderson with a long 3. And a rebound by McMillan. He's going to be pushing up here on Wheaton Academy, and that's pass over to Trey Kaiser. Trey Kaiser in the paint, and
great contact.
Doesn't get it to go.
I think it was, it looks like Cole Andrews is really hurt after that one. I don't know if Trey might have got him with like a shoulder up into the chest, or if it's, you could see him just a little dizzy. I don't know if this is.
Could be a head injury, possibly.
Yeah, with sports, you always got to be careful with concussion protocol, but let's give him some space, of course, for a second. But he contested Trey's shot there. Yeah, it looked like he got it in the nose, right? He keeps on holding it.
Yeah, maybe coming down from that rebound attempt earlier.
There's our student section in the background.
Looks like DeHaan's going to be subbing in for Cole.
So it's one of those plays. It feels like you can get a foul call in basketball every play because there's contact everywhere, right? So it just didn't. We were waiting on the Warriors to come back out, but didn't look like it merited the foul. So you got Barman going to get into Davis, and it looks like you got a 1-3-1 again. So Warriors have to figure out how to reverse the ball a little bit.
Yep.
I don't even know if they know they're in a 1-3-1 right now because they tried to screen someone but not really screen.
Well, Davis with the 3.
That
and it's
works.
In.
Steps up.
And it's a 3-point game, folks.
3-point game. There's Alex Kaiser trying to turn the corner.
Oh, pass to Vanderwall, top of the key. That's Skakos able to maintain possession. Passes it back to Vanderwall.
Looked like that was a travel. The officials let it go.
Ooh, no
No rebounds by Timothy that time. That's great. We really need them to hold off the boards. It looks like man-to-man. On the miss, they come back in man-to-man. On the make, I think they come out in a zone. So now Warriors need to run their man-to-man offense here. Screens work.
And Davis gets it to DeHaan. DeHaan to Oswald. Oswald trying to push up. Little pass over to Anderson. Anderson at the line. Rebounded by Anderson. And a
Good
steal.
follow to his shot, but steal by
Trey Kaiser. Oh, and no foul for Vanderbilt this time. Anderson in the paint. Oh, and again, no foul call on Anderson. Looked like there was a little bit of contact there, but.
so both teams trading off a little sloppiness here. And a quick shot again by the Timothy Christian Trojans, that time by number 2, Ben McMillan. So I'm sure both teams need to settle down a little bit. It's man-to-man defense here.
Yeah, looks like they're slowing it. Reed Academy slowing it down. Anderson to Oswald. Oswald to Davis. Davis looking for an open man. Looks like gets it to Anderson.
Ball screen there. They're trying to get some movement. Warriors look tired, though. There's the acceptance of that three-pointer without penetration. They just get tired. They're passing around the perimeter.
Oh, looks like that's Trey.
DeHaan with a big block.
Huge block.
There's contact there. So Oswald creates the contact. It looks like McMillan gets called for his first foul, team's 4th only, and we're going to get a masked timeout. So in this masked timeout, we're going to see a quick video of a couple of key players here for Wheaton Academy. That's going to be Cole Andrews and Noah Rich Creek. Over the course of the Thanksgiving tournament, Noah Rich Creek and Cole Andrews put together quite a showcase, both averaging about 15 points a game. Cole Andrews is a starter, Noah Rich Creek coming off the bench. Right now, Cole Andrews has 8 points. Noah, I think, came in and got at least 2 right now. But you can see Cole is comfortable shooting from inside, and here's Cole getting a rebound or shooting from outside, and here's Cole on the inside play. So
he's definitely no stranger to a lot of physical basketball.
Yeah. Here's Noah Rich Creek on this 3. Noah's a pretty big guy too, but hitting from the corner, there's a whole different ball game when the Warriors set their feet. No doubt they're good at shooting three-pointers, especially at home. We have had 0 away games so far. Some of our tournaments, sometimes you can go to a tournament and play 3 or 4 away games in a row because it's at another school.
Right.
We had all 4 of ours here, and here's a home game, and Monday's a home game, so that's going to be 6 home games in a row. You got to take advantage of that.
Exactly. Especially now that we're 2-2. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity to get a nice win streak going for Wheaton Academy.
So our cheerleaders there supporting. Looks like Marin Platoon's out. Cheerleaders are in full squad here. And Timothy Christian, we said, has a pretty good fan contingency as well.
I think I see a few cowboy hats in the Timothy Christian section,
They might have had a theme.
Yeah, cowboy night tonight.
So what do you think? I mean, we're only down by 3.
Yeah, I think it's a very close game. Definitely a very tough physical game. Of course, in no small part by Ben Vanderhall, just being a big presence for the Trojans. But of course, Wheaton Academy coming in full swing. I mean, just I don't see any team member really backing down from facing off against the Trojans. So I mean, it's definitely going to be a tough game throughout.
The Timothy Christian fan section excited to be on camera. Under or out of bounds play, Warriors had a chance to have a timeout and actually draw up something special. We'll see if they sell it.
Yep, and this is DeHaan. Passes it back to Davis.
Davis with his purple shoes calls to just set up the regular offense.
Oh, and that's Rich Creek with the 3. And it's in.
So Rich Creek, instead of coming all the way to the top, ends up fading a little bit outside, ends up getting open for that 3. Even though he's 5 feet off the line, he was excited about hitting it. And we told you just a second ago in the mass timeout, that's a big key to the game.
Oswald with a nice steal. And that's Helmer. Passes it to Davis.
Good ball fake by Helmer, especially in a zone defense. You have to have good ball fakes. Looks like Timothy's in it was just a matchup defense. That time the three-pointer didn't work out too well. Couple of pressured rebounds, but ball stays with Timothy now.
Yeah, Rich Creek seemed like he got a hand on the ball, tried to pop it out a little bit, ended up out of bounds.
Actually, you know what? A foul call was on Rich Creek. So that's his second of the game. And that's a 1-on-1. It's pretty well, there's only 2 minutes left, but still, you don't want to give these Trojans free baskets.
That's Alex Kaiser on the line. And he's currently 1 for 2 right now.
Yeah, Kaiser had 19 yesterday, and Vanderwall had 25. Right now, they're the 2 leading scorers on the team again.
And Kaiser's walking away with 2. It looks like Davis facing off against Fernson.
High pressure this time on Davis. There's a trap coming over. That was planned the whole time.
Oh, he keeps possession of the ball.
They're probably back into it's the 1-3-1. It's going to be a high trap. So here come the 2 people. They want to give a little bit more pressure. With Hilmer with a great follow-up and score.
Looks like Steiner trying to get a fast break going. Passes to Vanderhall. And Vanderhall to Fernson. Fernson guarded by Oswald. Fernson to, and that's 32 to Trey Kaiser. And that's Steiner to Vanderhall. Vanderhall feeds it to Fernson. And,
Oswald had his eyes open on that lofty pass. All right, big air ball, and unfortunate Wade Davis could have let it just go out of bounds, and he touched it, and it went out of bounds. It's going to stay with Timothy Christian. They do have the possession arrow as well. If anything happens here, you can see Wade Davis there.
Yeah, Trojans with an opportunity to break the tie.
Warriors look like they're in a man-to-man defense. No, 3-2 defense. So a little bit of a matchup. Back and forth, they're going to settle in up top. They want to make sure they limit what's there. Ball in the corner to Kaiser.
Oh, and rebound.
Oh, that was McMillan. Sorry. Big rebound by Josh.
Oh, and Davis back to Josh. Josh pushing up to the paint.
Oh,
to
my
Cole.
word.
Pump fake. Oh, and
Isn't that unbelievable, though? What ignites that, right? So Oswald gets the penetration. Maybe we see the replay if we get a chance. We'll get the penetration, dumps it off to Cole Andrews. That one bit of penetration matters in this offense.
Yeah, just good on Cole Andrews just for setting himself up for the pass, and just able to come away with a foul.
Oh,
he's 0 for 1.
What is he from the line now? Listen to the fans. They'll tell. He's 0 for 4 from the line. So Cole needs to get out of his own head. That's tough. 1 for 5.
1 for 5.
Maybe they'll cheer 1 for 5 next time. There's a timeout called by Timothy Christian. A 30-second timeout. So let's take a look at, let's follow us on YouTube here. So, of course, you're watching us on YouTube, but if you're watching us on YouTube, you could also subscribe to our channel. Our channel has a lot of things, not just athletic contests. We've got chapels, Wheaton Academy content, WATV News. Tyler, you better answer this question correctly. Do you subscribe to Wheaton Academy's YouTube channel?
I'm not really a YouTube kind of guy, but
that is the wrong answer, Tyler. Everyone with a Google account, get on to Wheaton Academy's YouTube channel and subscribe. You can also receive notifications of when games are upcoming. So, there's only 51 seconds left. That was a 30-second timeout by Timothy. Timothy's going to dial up a play. We'll see if Timothy tries to get one possession out of this and stall for this one. in high school basketball without a shot clock, that's very popular. We'll see how comfortable they are. Their Warriors have settled into a zone, so there's no need to push it. Quick penetration, nice ball movement.
Oh, and Vanderhall with a big dunk. I mean, that's got to be the first dunk I've seen this season. I mean, just absolutely incredible.
Kaiser did an unbelievable job of pivoting, taking a look at Vanderwall, dunk. You see the replay.
Man.
Going from the backslide. I'd say it was a successful timeout by Timothy. 26-27, Wheaton Academy down by 1, 30 seconds left. We'll see how aggressive they are, if they want a last second shot or not.
Oh, Davis feeds it over to Oswald. Oswald to Rich Creek.
Ball fakes there by Andrews. Good job there.
And Davis with the three. No good. Rebound by Vanderhall. Feeds it to Steiner. Steiner just taking a nice little stroll up the court. And Steiner to Trey Kaiser.
Oh, good hands by Davis.
Good steal. Oh,
looked
and a steal
ahead
by
to
Trey
Oswald,
Kaiser.
but stole by McMillan. 3 seconds left, 2 seconds left. So really unfortunate. All you had to do in that case was hold the ball, but unfortunately we turned the ball over for one of those costly turnover and layups. A turnover is not bad if it doesn't result in points.
Exactly.
But in this case, it would.
I mean, Trey Kaiser was just waiting for that pass to kind of feed on over to him, so he was just able to get the nice steal and put up a couple more points for the Trojans. Just got to make it a 3-point game.
Both fan sections have taken a seat. They're going to rest for the next not 4 minutes and 53 seconds. I would assume it's 9 minutes and 50 seconds. So we'll rejoin you with 1 minute left in halftime, which will be about 9 minutes from now. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We'll be back. Well, welcome back, people. This is Matt Hackett,
And,
commentator, joined by
Tyler Abrams.
Tyler Abrams.
Play-by-play.
So, exciting first half of play. Warriors find themselves only down by 3.
Yeah, it's a close 3-point game today. Just Warriors being very physical. I mean, we're very physical tonight and just being matched by the Trojans almost point for point. I mean, Ben Vanderwall just leading the charge on this Trojan offense here. And, of course, we got the Maroon Platoon just showing their support, although also kind of in a challenge of their own up against the Trojans student section who just came out packing the stands tonight. Just showing their support for their respect tonight. And it's a tough game. Just a real tough game. Hopefully the Warriors can show up. I mean, there was a lot of fouls last half. I mean, Trojans were able to get into the bonus in the last 2 minutes of the game, or of the first half, excuse me. And we're back to the start of the first half.
All right,
so it's
so
gonna be Steiner pushing up to the Trojans, pass to Trey. That's the Trey to Vanderwall. Vanderwall pushing up, little jumper there.
that was really good help early by Cole Andrews. He decided to pull up for a jumper instead of go to the rim.
Davis,
nice job.
Ooh, nice feed to Andrews over here, and back to Oswald.
Good crossover. Nowhere to go, though. People kind of come out his way. Looks like Timothy Christian does a great job of sagging in the lane.
Anderson trying to see if anybody could set him up with the play here. He feeds it to Oswald, to Barman. And Barman to Davis. Toss over to, excuse me, Anderson passes over to Davis. It's like Oswald, 3, no good. Rebound by Trey. Trey to Steiner. Steiner gets it out of bounds. Just a little
just a
short
bad
there.
pass there.
Yeah, just a little short there on the pass. But thankfully it's in Wheaton Academy's favor.
Sometimes Timothy looks like they're really settled, and other times they just look out of sorts. Of course, the same thing goes for Wheaton Academy. Trying to get a back door there for. Looks like Warriors are running a little bit of a flex offense.
Ooh, and a nice little baby jumper there. Cole Andrews getting it into the rim off the backboard.
Yeah, kissed it off the glass. That's what we were talking about. He works the angle a lot better. Actually, literally hit Cole from behind. He's got to see that a little bit better. Warriors got away with the steal.
Ooh.
And Sam Anderson with a big three-pointer. So Warriors take a quick lead.
Just laid it right in there.
Free throw shows Josh Oswald with penetration. Speaking of Josh Oswald, he gets called for a foul here.
First foul of the half.
Second for the game for Oswald. Out of bounds play. See where it goes. Probably going to go to Vanderwall, but we'll see.
Well, that's Trey over to number 32, Alex Kaiser.
Boy, it got lucky. Didn't get a travel call. Oswald got the tip.
Looks like Davis pushing up with a fast break. Pass to Barman. Barman with a wide open 3, and it's in.
Sometimes it feels like it's the right shot to take. Timothy Christian knows you hit 2 or 3 threes in a row, you got to just stop the bleeding for a second.
Exactly. I mean, they're no doubt they're going to be putting in a couple of substitutions in today.
Warriors off to a great start in this second half. We said it was important because of what happened in the past. Let's take a look at this upcoming schedule, but also look backwards. You can see the Warriors with 2 victories early. Then Bartlett and St. Francis. Bartlett has the tallest kid in Illinois, 7'3".
Wow.
They lost 59-75, then unfortunately lost to St. Francis 50-60. And then now we're with Timothy Christian. We're moving towards Christ the King in the next game. And then finally we get an away game against Naperville North. That's a lot of home games that you see on the schedule.
And I see a lot of tough teams, for sure.
Cheerleaders dancing in the background. Pretty decent crowd for a Saturday game. All of our students didn't stay around. They obviously came back here.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a close game, and they want to see it through with the team. And it's just really nice to see a packed Warriors section tonight.
There's assistant coach Daniel Smith, the voice of the Warriors for Warrior football, and then Steve Tunn. Steve Tunn, a assistant coach for the football program, is the head coach for the boys basketball program here. McMillan settles things down. Quick trap by the Warriors.
And nice little Barman just popping out the ball out of bounds. So it's Anderson on McMillan. McMillan passes it back to Trey Kaiser. Kaiser back to McMillan. McMillan to Steiner. Steiner to Trey Kaiser.
Boy, the chaos double team is really helping the Warriors right now. We'll see if it throws them out of sorts. Nice give and go back to Vanderwall. And I don't know what the foul call was. All ball from behind. Maybe we can see the replay, but I don't know if he called a hand in the back. I mean, maybe he saw something we didn't see. Vanderwall's going to the line shooting 2. Wade Davis giggling on the sideline because he knows that was, from what we could tell, clean. 34-30.
Vanderwall walking away 2 for 2 on the line. It's like Davis trying to get something together here. Passes to Oswald. Oswald back to Davis. Overhand to Oswald again. And Oswald looks like he's looking for Anderson, but he passes it back to Davis. Davis bounced past Andrews. Andrews with the 3, and it's in.
There's Andrews from the corner again. Likes his spot. He's got 14 on the game.
And Vanderwall trying to look for an open man. Feeds it to 32, Alex Kaiser.
Wade Davis gets the contact. It looked like it may have gone off Steiner, but they keep it with the Timothy Christian Trojans. Good hustle there by Wade Davis. See if we can see this. With that little extra contact, it did go off of Steiner, but they kept it with Timothy.
And Trey Kaiser feeds it to Steiner. Steiner trying to look for somebody to give it to. Passes to Alex Kaiser. Trey Kaiser with the 3. No good. Rebound by Cole. Cole passes it way up the court to Davis.
Oh, unbelievable pass by Josh Oswald. Barman sat there underneath. You got the penetration, you get the easy basket. The 3 is good, but you got to mix it up. Like if you're running with rushing and passing for football.
I mean, just a good steal by Oswald, able to.
Sam Anderson always does a great job of composing himself on the dribble. Good layup. His 10th point of the night as well.
Oh, and Oswald on to Vanderwall. Vanderwall passes to Trey Kaiser. Trey Kaiser to Fernson. Fernson trying to look for an over the man. Feeds it to Vanderwall. Oh, and Vanderwall getting a little contact in there. And overhand to Trey Kaiser. Trey Kaiser, no good on the 3.
No, Trey's been a little cold right now. Sam Anderson looking to survey up the floor. Getting the ball all the way down to the corner is really important for the Warriors. The full, complete ball reversal.
Oh, Andrews.
Timothy Christian is forced to come out and play man going down by 10. And in that case, it looked like Kyle Steiner thought he might have drawn the charge. Here's the replay. And he just kind of came right out underneath. We'll see what this call is here. It's a mask timeout. Warriors doing a great job. There's Coach Tunn getting ready. There's Cole Andrews, number 13 here in this timeout. You can see he's a senior from Wheaton. A lot of people are from Wheaton if they go to Wheaton Academy, but not everybody. We got some Naperville. I know we got a Sycamore. I think Hilmer's way out there by Canelan and DeKalb. Nicole Andrews, a senior, doing his job here. He's got 14 points in the night.
Yeah, he's just back with a vengeance. I mean, he had to take a little breather there in the first quarter after he got hit in the face, coming off a rebound. But now he's back. He's ready to show up, show out, and finish this ball game strong.
Well, it looks like our Maroon Platoon jersey group is even dancing. I see senior quarterback David Dorn dancing with his offensive lineman, Jake Figursky. Boy, they've got the moves here tonight. Zach Gardner there. There's some of our Maroon Platoon. Peter Johannick.
Yeah, Peter Johannick over there in the crowd.
All-state selection for boys football this year. There's Osa Rocco way on the top there in a Houston jersey. I wonder if that's an old Houston jersey. It looks like 34. That's Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah. It's one of his favorite players.
He broke it out. Wow.
Yeah.
Brave, man. There's a pass out to Anderson. We'll see what the Warriors dialed up during this mass timeout.
Yeah, Andrews trying to find open man. Back to Anderson. Anderson with the three and travel on Anderson.
No, actually an offensive foul. It was a moving screen. It looked like by Wade Davis, so that's going to be his third.
That's Steiner coming up with Skokos. And, Steiner guarded by Davis. Davis tries to get a hand on it. Pass to Skokos. Skokos looking for an open man. And passes to Vanderwall. Vanderwall up the paint and draws the foul. Foul on Josh Oswald.
Yeah. So, I mean, kudos to Vanderwall for trying to get the foul call. He has gone cold. And early in the second quarter, he had 17 points. He has 21 right now. 2 free throws here. Misses the first. It's just not on the rhythm of the first half. He had that one dunk. I think that was for his 19th point at the end of the half. So he's only scored 2 so far. He's only got 1 foul, and he's a huge member of this offense. There's his 22nd point. Only his 22nd.
Well, for a man like Vanderwall.
1-3-1 trap here. Warriors have to come back in a 2-1-2. We'll see if they fill the middle. They haven't filled the middle yet. I don't think Barman realizes it. Yeah, Warriors are matching up perfectly to this trap, which is not good. So Hilmer tried to make the pass all the way to the baseline. And because Barman and Rich Creek were on the baseline together instead of one at the top, almost got intercepted.
That's Hilmer pass to Rich Creek. Rich Creek over to Barman. Barman back to Hilmer. And just Trojans playing a lot of lockdown D over here.
Yeah, Trojans back in one man-to-man. So Warriors in their regular man offense. Nice move by Cole Andrews.
Oh, double teamed and no foul. Blocked by Vanderwall.
It's not just offense for him, and that's a big play for him.
That's Steiner passes to Skokos. Skokos to Vanderwall. Vanderwall to Alex Kaiser. Kaiser
looks
back
like he
to.
only wants to go right.
Oh, and another foul for Wheaton Academy. And Vanderwall's going back to the line.
Yeah, not only that, but they also have picked up their 5th team foul, which means that we're going to be 1 away from 1-1, which against this team, I don't think we can give them the free points. They haven't had a successful offense recently.
Yeah, especially since how the second half is kind of shaping up to be a very slow crawl for the Trojans. So, I mean, we just got to keep them away from the basket for as long as possible.
Vanderwall heating up from the free throw line, which means he's going to be heating up on the court too. 3rd straight free throw.
That's Hilmer, feeds it to Cole. Cole to Barman. Barman to Rich Creek. Rich Creek back to Barman. 3 for Barman. No good. And that's a rebound by Fernson.
Now let's just explain it for a second. The ball went from the corner all the way outside. Never any penetration, nothing in the middle. The Warriors just miss a chance here on defense to get the ball back, but they cannot pass the ball around the perimeter the whole time. Timothy, the not a bounce play. Vanderwall pops to the corner. It's the way everything starts for them.
It's Alex Kaiser trying to look for, passes it back out to Fernson. Fernson to Vanderwall. Vanderwall looking for an open man. Feeds it to number 25. That's Elton Bajo. And, that's Fernson. That's picked off by looks like number 25 for Wheaton Academy.
Well, 25 from Timothy Bajo. It went off of his knee.
Went off of his knee.
So Warriors get it back. Number 25 for Wheaton Academy is Adam Tyrone. So, that play was called on the ground even though Sam Anderson hit the free throw. Coach Chun coming over to the officials saying no, is on the way up. That should have been an and one, but it's going to be underneath.
This streak trying to find somebody open, but it's picked up by Vanderwall.
Nice job by Anderson blocking him away. See if they can take advantage here with him out.
A wrist kick with the three. No good. Rebound by Cole. Adam Torona, another three-pointer. No good. And a rebound by Hilmer, able to keep the ball alive. Torona looking for an open man, passes to Hilmer. Hilmer trying to see if he can get it somewhere. Torona to Cole, back to, and Torona recovers it, but it looks like another foul called.
Yeah, so foul called on number 5, Jake Fernson. And that was just body play. That's good play, especially with only 2 foul calls in this quarter for Timothy. Might as well be a little bit more aggressive. 45 seconds left in this quarter. Hilmer made up his mind to pass that before he even knew what was happening. That results in a turnover.
And Steiner feeds it over to 25, Elton Bajo. Steiner has the ball. Trying to get something off this quarter. Ferns into Vanderwall. Vanderwall feeds it to Bajo. Excuse me, Alex Kaiser. Kaiser to Steiner. Steiner being locked down by Sam Anderson over here. Wheaton Academy trying to keep the ball out of the Trojans' hands.
Wow, the opposing fans and our fans both counting down, both kind of getting in the heads of the offense, and results in this turnover as time was ticking away. So Warriors going to get their last second shot here. Rich Creek looking to pass in, looking to go long. Sends it long, but wow, that popped all the way out. So they're going to have an underneath the basket out of bounds play. This could be a special opportunity for them.
Yeah, with 1.5 seconds left. I mean, Rich Creek looking to see if anybody can get a shot off. Passes it over. Oh, and picked off again by Trojans. That was number 10, Steiner.
Steiner got its hands on it. Now it's only a tip. I don't think you can catch and shoot with under 0.6 seconds left. So it's got to go right at the basket. It doesn't really matter what they do.
And Cole.
I don't think it was possible. I think the officials had to wave that off. So 41-34, Wheaton Academy advantage. Well, it was a 1-point advantage there for Wheaton Academy at the half. So we win the battle of the quarter, and this is definitely the best quarter for Wheaton Academy. Why?
Well, I mean, we went from 1 point, we went from ending the last half with a 1-point advantage. Now we're ending with 7-point advantage. I mean, just seems to be a bit of a change in tone from the Trojans' offense. I mean, it's like the wind's gotten taken out of their sails. Trojans' offense coming into a slow crawl. I mean,
yeah, Trojans really didn't have the same composure. Something happened to them at the end of the half. And there's some of our fan section there. Wheaton Academy's defense, though, stepped up. We didn't allow too many second chance opportunities. Offensively, they got more ball movement around, so they had better looks. That was good. Vanderwall, Kaiser, they kind of disappeared. Vanderwall, it's hard to disappear with 24 points in the game. He's already, I think he had 25 last night, so Warriors really need to keep him to 24.
Oh, yeah.
This is an important quarter. Warriors with 5 fouls. There's Rowan Marr, All-State for percussion and jazz band for ILMEA. Yeah, I would say the first 2 minutes here are very important. Let the Timothy Christian Trojans back into it or push this lead to 10 or 12. That's a big difference.
Yeah, Trojans are definitely gonna have to strive to stop Wheaton Academy from increasing their lead, but of course Wheaton Academy's got to stick up their defense and just maintain that same defensive attitude that they had last quarter and just lock down Timothy for the rest of the night.
Appreciate the officials. Anytime we're dealing with a hiring crisis, we're also dealing with official crisis, getting people to want to officiate basketball games. So we know it's a hard thing to do. Thank you for showing up here, guys. The Warriors work the ball around the perimeter. Let's see if they can do anything other than pass it around the perimeter. Look underneath, look inside, dribble penetration.
And Oswald tries to feed it over to Davis, but it's knocked out of bounds by Alex Kaiser.
Yeah, Oswald knew what he wanted to do, just didn't handle the ball too well in there. Warriors, Wade Davis going to go with the full court pressure, then retreat.
It's a Trey Kaiser pushing up. Pass to Vanderwall. Vanderwall trying to look for open man. Back over to Trey Kaiser. And Trey to Alex. 3.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, before it even shot, you could tell that Alex felt comfortable and coming off. Some shots look better than others, and that one went in.
And Sam Anderson looking for Oswald. Gets it to Oswald. Over to Rich Creek. Back to Anderson. Anderson to Rich Creek. Rich Creek with 3. No good. That's a rebound by Oswald. Recover. Oh.
Well, he got fouled by Vanderwall, but no call. Vanderwald's outside. Oh, and a no-look pass by Rich Creek, and he better touch it. So at least the ball. So wherever you touch it, the ball is going to get put there. So it went all the way to the other side. He should have hustled after it a little bit higher to get the ball positioned a little bit higher in the court. This is an out-of-bounds play. Teams work on these all the time. And a hold by Josh Oswald. That's going to be his 4th personal foul, so he's 1 out away from fouling out, so he has to come out of this game. Sam Dykema is going to come into the game. Not only that, it's a team 6, so the next one's going to be a 1-and-1.
And that's Steiner trying to look for an open man. Feeds it over to Alex Kaiser. Kaiser looking for somebody, anybody, and gets it to Vanderwall. Vanderwall trying to push up, and looks like it's a foul called on Rich Creek.
Now we're in 1-and-1. This is what we said was the danger. Vanderwall, of all people, is on the line for the 1-and-1.
His 3rd time this half.
He gets to the line. He does what he needs to do. That's going to be on Rich Creek. So Vanderwall hits the first of 2. Vanderwall, 85% free throw shooter on the night coming into this.
And he's
not
2 for 2.
A person you want to put on the line.
He's been on the line for probably at least 6 times tonight. And that's Davis at the half court. Feeds it over to Rich Creek. Rich Creek over to Dykema. Dykema back to Rich Creek. And over to Anderson. Anderson with the 3. No good. Rebound. Oh, and Cole almost got the rebound, but not quite. It's Trojan ball. Vanderwall at the 3-point line. And that's Steiner looking for an open man.
Ball fakes and penetration going to be important. There's Timothy getting penetration, and that's resulting in easy layups. We talked about 2 minutes into this quarter being the difference. Timothy has tied it up instead of us extending it to 10.
That's Cole Andrews trying to post up. Dykema looking for somebody. Back looks for Anderson. Anderson over to Rich Creek. Rich Creek back to Dykema. Dykema back to Rich Creek.
Warriors penetration, not looking inside, not getting anything. And here's Vanderwall with the steal. This is going to be a dunk. Timeout by Wheaton Academy. So too many things happening for Wheaton Academy on offense that are pretty passive. Poor pass there by Anderson results in a dunk by Vanderwall.
And it's going to put Timothy in the lead, 43-41. It's a 2-point game. Wheaton Academy's calling a timeout, trying to switch up a strategy. Trying to switch up the strategy over here. I mean, the defense definitely faltered a little bit in this start at the fourth quarter.
There's some Timothy Christian fans telling the Warrior fans to be quiet. They got some they got some cowboy hats. You want to listen to a man with a cowboy hat.
Yeah, the only thing they're missing is the horse.
There's some Wheaton Academy fans.
Scotty Murray doing a little dance move over there.
Kind of going back and forth as to what's happening with these fans, talking to each other. So Warriors, again, let's see what Coach Tundale's up. I would not be surprised with a 2-point lead now if Timothy settles back into that 1-3-1 trapping zone defense or settles into something that's a little bit more safe. Let the Warriors kind of not feel comfortable. Warriors don't look like they could get around the corner on some penetration. So Timothy doing a great job on defense. Warriors have to figure out how to get more inside penetration, but also need maybe a little inside presence, and that's hard with Vanderwall. Vanderwall's a very good player. You don't want to shoot a lot of layups around Vanderwall. He's already proven that he could block a couple of things.
It's Davis. And he looks for Rich Creek.
There's the quick trap. They tried to get something. Here's the trap in the corner. So they dialed up something unique, and now they're probably out of it again.
That's Rich Creek looking for an open man. Gets it to Cole. Cole trying to post up over here, but gets it to Davis. Davis wide open three. No good. Rebound by Alex Kaiser. And then passes it over to Vanderwall, who's going to be pushing up with the Trojan offense.
So that's him in three-point shot because it went into Cole down low. It felt like the right shot as the Timothy Christian Trojans carelessly turned the ball over. Kaiser couldn't get to it. Wade Davis got the ball here, going to give it to Sam Anderson. So Warriors better offense that time, just missing their shots. They got to start hitting them.
And, Davis feeds it to Dykema. Dykema looking for somebody open. Passes it back to Davis. Davis gets it to Anderson. Anderson trying to get a drive over to the paint. Then passes it back out to Dykema, who gets absolutely stuffed.
The no-look pass, and then Dykema really didn't finish strong to the rim. Kind of just laid it up. And Vanderwall, an experienced player, didn't let that happen. A lot of watching there from Wheaton Academy. So after the missed layup, they kind of just let it happen. Well, you got a layup, it's over. And missed another layup, and that time it led to a foul. This is 1-1 here for number 3, Trey Kaiser. So Trey is actually the older brother of Alex. Alex is only a sophomore. Trey a little smaller in stature, but definitely a leader on this team.
Nice little soft shot there.
Well, the foul trouble has cost Wheaton Academy. You can let the Trojans come back into this game.
And he's 2 for 2. That's going to be Wade Davis pushing up with Andrews. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson looking for somebody to feed it to. Feeds it over back to Davis.
Steiner and Barman.
And Cole trying to push up. That's a foul on Vanderwall.
Yeah, a lot of contact there, and you can tell the official's not used to calling fouls on Timothy, letting a lot of stuff happen. There's finally a reach-in foul I don't think they called it on Vanderwall. It's only the 4th team foul, so they can be a lot more aggressive still.
It's Cole Andrews with a nice little layup.
Hesitation, pulled back left, and then went forward again right. Good job by Cole. We all knew that he was going to be a factor. 16 points this game.
Oh, and Oswald picks it up, but recovered by the Trojans.
So Oswald got his hands on it. Then once he got his hands on it, then it went into like ultra hustle from the players, and they just went towards each other. It's going to be a mass timeout here. So this mass timeout, well, we have a great thing that we have won the National Student Production Award, and our Crammer crew, our live stream crew in general, is pretty big. So there's Joel Barman. He's actually Adam Barman's brother. There's Kate Vu as one of the camera operators, and I believe Kate Johnston is our wide shot right over there. So we've got all 4 camera operators there. You have a graphics op and director, Kenneth Tolman. You have Daniel Olson as the technical director. Of course, Tyler, you being play-by-play. There's Joe Jones.
Yeah, Mr. Jones over there.
One of our faculty advisors and producers of this show. Got a lot of people involved in the live stream. Of course, we're even showing the pep band as the students here in the pep band turned out for a Saturday game. I wonder if they'll turn out for a Monday game too. That one's easier to turn out to.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants a nice start to the week, right?
I was at the football banquet last night. A lot of our football players honored. Good to see them. Sounds like the final countdown's being played right now.
Well, 3
I'm
minutes.
hoping that the final countdown isn't quite yet until we take the lead.
We have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. There's plenty of game left for Wheaton Academy to put up a big lead.
Well, again, a 1-on-1. This is the last one, and then it's going to be double bonus the rest of the way for Timothy Christian Trojans. Trey Kaiser misses it. Warriors needed something good to happen. Last timeout benefited them.
Yeah, Oswald with a nice rebound. He passes it over to Anderson. Anderson gets it to Cole Andrews. Andrews back to Oswald. Oswald looking for an open man. Finds Anderson. Warriors still kind of kept outside the paint. Looks like Oswald trying to get into the paint, but is blocked by Vanderwall.
Mishandled by Oswald, called for a double dribble there. Oswald saying he's got some contact. Coach Tun's coming over to the official. He's got some contact. 9-4 for the foul calls. Obviously a little lopsided, and so that's where Tun's arguing a little bit.
It's Vanderwall.
Could just be that it is lopsided and Wheaton Academy is fouling more. There was a gimme back. That Vanderwall was fouled. Now, from behind, it looks like Barman's going to be called on fouling Jake Funston. Funston. 2 free throws awarded for Jake. Well, we all know Timothy Christian and Wheaton Academy Warriors, always a rivalry in basketball and soccer. Both schools got some great talent.
It's
Conference match.
Oh, and Cole Andrews blocked by Vanderwall on the layup.
Underneath cut, though, and they found him. So there's Cole Andrews right there. Great pass, though, underneath. Andrews able to shield his body away from Vanderwall. Vanderwall called for his 3rd foul.
Looks like
They
he's 2
did.
for 5.
Yeah, we were wondering. 0 for 4, then 1 for 5.
They remembered.
Boy,
Man.
keeping stats over there in the Timothy Christian fan section. Cole misses a second, but Timothy Christian, Alex Kaiser turns it over underneath. That's getting the student section excited. 44-46, 3 minutes left. Warriors still only 2 points down. Let's see if this 1-4 spread will result in anything.
Oh, and picked off by Fernson.
It results in
Nice,
a terrible
easy layup.
turnover. The 1-4 spread put everyone in a terrible position for that turnover to happen. Unfortunate.
And Andrews tries to get a little jumper, but no good. Oh, and Barman, fadeaway 3, and it's in there.
Boy, we needed it, and it all resulted from the Josh Oswald offensive rebound.
Oh, that's Steiner looking for an open man. Feeds it to Trey. Trey back to Alex Kaiser. The movement to his shot and D up. And Vanderwall in the paint. And Andrews.
Warriors
nice
maybe
contact.
got away with a foul call on Vanderwall. Vanderwall slow to get back.
Cole with the 3. No good. Rebound by Oswald. Feeds it to Davis. And
Oswald
to
back.
in the paint and stopped by Vanderwall.
Vanderwall gets called for his 4th foul. There's Vanderwall, a little disappointed and a little tired. You can see him breathing pretty heavy.
He seems to be
Vanderwall
slipping
with 28 points right now. Josh Oswald now getting a chance to take the lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, Vanderwall definitely seemed to be wavering a little bit. And Oswald 0 for 1 on the free throw line.
These missed free throws for both teams hurt him down the stretch. We'll see if Oswald can pick up and at least tie the game.
Oswald.
No,
0 for
misses
2.
it. But Barman chases it down and throws it off Kaiser.
And it's Wheaton Academy ball.
Barman with a great hustle play.
Excellent basketball IQ there.
2 missed free throws, though.
That's Anderson with the ball. And feeds it to Davis. Davis gets it to Barman. A little falter there on the pass.
Casual passes up top. That's really scary. Oswald putting it through his legs, head up, looking underneath, seeing if we can get a backdoor cut.
Oswald trying to push up the paint. Triple team. Back to Barman. Another wide open 3 and no good. Rebound by Oswald. Oh, and stolen by Trey.
Trey Kaiser rips the ball away. Oswald is there. We'll see Timothy. If I was Timothy Christian, I'd settle it down and not take a shot, but we'll see what happens. That's a kicked ball by Sam Anderson, so the ball's going to stay with Timothy. They're going to call a timeout here. Let's see. Ball's on the sideline. That's going to be a full timeout for Timothy. Smart choice. 1:22 left. They have the lead.
And of course, what would YTV be without the Real YTV Instagram? Just tune into that, the Real YTV Instagram, if you want any behind-the-scenes look at our Studio 22 YTV productions or any news stories that weren't released on the main YTV YouTube channel. Again, that's at the Real YTV.
Yeah, our Instagram account taken over by a great student of mine has really provided some great content, including, I believe, a reminder to get to the coffee house tonight. If you're listening and you're around our school, maybe you can head on over to the atrium after this game. Coffee house is going to go on for a while. Chance for us to, I think I heard over 20 different students performing. Timothy Christian fans excited to be on the screen. Well, this is a great game. We couldn't ask for anything better. I'm excited to be a part of this game here on a Saturday. No blowout either way. This is fun, Tyler.
Yeah, it's, I mean, not every day you get to see a one-point game. I mean, it's a great effort by both teams, honestly. I mean, of course, there were a few mistakes the past couple minutes. I mean, both offenses kind of wavering a little bit. You got to see a few missed three-pointers on both sides. But hopefully, Wheaton Academy can get a lead going.
Timothy lines up in a line. They pull it out to Trey Kaiser. We'll see if they go for a stall and a lot of passes or if they go for something really aggressive.
It looks like Steiner, guarded by Davis. Vanderhall.
Can't foul him.
Adam on Vanderwall. Vanderwall trying to look for somebody open.
I'd foul someone else, though, because they're going to hold the ball. This is what we talked about. Timothy's just going to choose to hold the ball. They wait for too long, they're not going to have a chance. That's a dumb person to foul. Do not foul him. 85% free throw shooter. We'll see if they call a timeout if they have to.
It's like Steiner being locked down by Davis. David gets it to Trey Kaiser. Oh, and picked out by Oswald. Oswald on the fast break. He's in the paint. Gets it to Cole. Cole with the layup. And
wow. Oswald, unbelievable job. Vanderwall's trying to push the ball up fast. Tries to draw the foul. Cole Andrews with his arms up the whole time, but maybe they're going to be calling the block. It's just that Vanderwall, whenever he chooses to penetrate, he can get that step. Boy, but Josh Oswald with that steal and Cole with the trail, that was beautiful.
Excellent assist on him for Oswald. And Vanderwall at the line, and he's 1 for 1.
It's not the worst thing to happen. Warriors, of course, unless barring unfortunate rebound here, will get the ball back for at least a chance to take the lead.
And McMillan in for Alex Kaiser.
Coach Tun going to maybe cool off Vanderwall for a second.
Yeah, it was.
So remember, our next broadcast, at the end of this, we'll conclude and wrap up pretty fast, but our next broadcast is going to happen on Monday night, December the 6th. At 7 p.m. as these Wheaton Academy Warriors, the boys basketball team, take on Christ the King. Going to be a good one. Warriors right now 2-2. Hopefully they take a winning record into that game.
I know we beat Christ the King in football, so I mean, maybe they might be coming back with a vengeance for this game, hoping to stick it to Wheaton Academy. And there's our maroon platoon. There's Wheaton Academy quarterback David Dorn alongside Zach Gardner, one of our last
There's former assistant principal Coach Brook and the head of school for the grammar school. They're on the big screen. They see themselves. Getting a little excited for the screen time. Oh, he's pulling off the Simba. I love the Simba move.
Look at them all smiles.
Love a good Jeff Brooks smile. All right, well, we got one free throw here for Vanderwall, and then the Warriors will either get a last possession to take the lead or to, and they might be down or that might be tied. We'll see if Coach Tun calls a timeout after this, no matter what.
Vanderwall blocking away 2 for 2.
That's impressive.
And,
coming in clutch.
Davis pushing up, see if he can get the Warriors a lead. Passes to Barman. Barman looks for an open man. He feeds it back to Davis, who in turn feeds it to Cole. Cole tries to push to the paint, but he has to pass it back out to Anderson.
Timeout with 8.2 seconds left. So it looked like they wanted a penetration from Cole Andrews. That didn't work out, but you still got to be happy with the fact that you have the chance to win this game on this shot. You're at home. I feel good about this.
I think this is the one where you say no pressure. You know, 8.2 seconds in the game. I can't imagine the amount of pressure the Warriors are feeling right about now. I mean, this last shot, this last possession could mean the whole game.
I would say if they don't get a quick shot, then it's over if they make it or miss it. If they can shoot within a couple of seconds, you get a chance for a rebound. If you miss it, you might have a chance to foul and one more play. So we'll see how fast. I'm guessing this is an all or nothing shot. Probably shoot within 3 or 4 seconds. One tip, but it's going to be over one way or the other after this shot. Who takes this shot for you?
I mean, if they can get Cole in the paint, I mean, overall he's been very good. Overall, he's been very consistent so far in the paint. So if they can feed it over to Cole.
He has 19. I would assume he's going to attract some attention, right? You also have Sam Anderson, who last year won on a last-second shot. I think he's actually pretty clutch in these moments. And then I actually like Adam Barman in this situation. You know, I think they're going to sag. They're going to get a chance. He might have a chance to hit this. He's going to pass it from out of bounds. We'll see if he follows up the play and they pass it back to him. No fouls to give, so this is 1-1 if they do foul here.
Barman trying to look for a shot. Cole passes back to Barman. Oh, and it's out of bounds.
Looks
Trojan
like it's
ball.
still Wheaton Academy ball.
It's Wheaton Academy ball.
Looks like
1.7 seconds left.
So there's the replay if you got a chance. It looked like Timothy Christian was really excited about the fact that they got the ball, but Wheaton Academy has the ball with 1.7 seconds left. It looks like, let's see, checked into the game. So number 45, Thon Bill. We talked about his lankiness, right?
Yeah, he's 6'6", and just seems 6'6", just seems really lanky over there. But he's a big man. They're probably going to have him clog up the middle. See if we can lock out Wheaton Academy from the paint. Try and make it more harder for them to get a ball off.
I don't think Wheaton Academy was going to score underneath anyways. Vanderwall's right there too. So my guess, knowing this team, we're going to take a three-point shot or some sort of a jumper. Oh boy, exciting down the stretch here. Ball's going to be Barman's walking the ball closer and closer, and let's see where he has to take it out. I thought he was going to have to take it to the corner. We'll see. Bill's on the ball, so he's going to try and distract with those long arms.
Barman trying to find an open man. Gets it to Davis. Davis to Anderson. What? And that's game. Trojans walking away with a close win. A heartbreaking loss for Wheaton Academy. I mean, just shy of a victory. I mean, Anderson with that very far fadeaway three-pointer just couldn't really get it to go. And
yeah, you saw Wade Davis maybe hesitate on wanting to take that shot in the first place. A little disappointed with Timothy Christian's crowd as they say, "This is our house" at the end. Obviously, doesn't have to happen. Got to learn how to win the right way, but it was a fun game.
And of course, this wasn't a blowout. I mean, Wheaton Academy came in strong and fast, and they gave the Trojans a run for their money for sure. They made them work for this win, and I mean, above all else, I mean, Wheaton Academy came in with a lot of effort, and they just need to work on finishing strong for the next game, and they can only hope to kind of shake this loss off and look forward to the next win.
That was a great game. I enjoyed watching it here tonight. Warriors going to fall to 2-3. Timothy was 2-3 just at the start of this game, so everyone has a chance to come back and play again. We'll play Timothy at their place later on this year, so we'll see what we can do. I appreciate you turning in tonight. Tyler, it was great to join you on the mic.
And of course, Mr. Hackett, excellent commentating and excellent insight into the game. We'll see you guys next time.
Have a good night.